25 years ago, in December of 1997, the first issue of Woodson Wave Report was published, and we are celebrating by offering you 25% off our most popular monthly subscription for a limited time only. Simply type 25 in the discount code box, and you'll instantly have 25% off of the first month issue. You can see here is our website. You click on register. There is register. This page comes up. Fill out all of that nice stuff. Click on the monthly subscription. Note there can be no refunds with the discount code. Come down to the discount code here. Type in 25. Hit apply, and bam, there it is, 25% off. Thank you.
Okay, hello everyone. This is Dale Woodson, editor of Woodson Wave Report. We have a lot of catching up to do. A lot has happened in the last day or so with the market, so we want to get you guys caught up. I want to take a look over here at Tesla really quick. We haven't done that in a while. Okay, here's, let me get into that daily and move this around a bit. We just updated this in our video on demand. At the end of every month, we update 4 stocks. Plus, we have a lot of educational and other tools in there. Let me see if I can show that to you guys. See if I can get that over here. And we can look at this here. And you can see on the, I'll get into the register, see the video on demand. There was that, by the way, that 25% off is not just for the monthly, it's for every subscription we offer. And you can see on the video on demand, we update Tesla, Bitcoin, SMH, and XBI, in addition to all these trading and educational videos over there. Okay, so without further ado, let me get into Tesla here. We have a 5 waves up from the March 2020 low to the November 2021 high, an A down, a B up, a C down. And again, this was a perfect correction where C equals A, and the entire correction corrected a 786 Fibonacci of that 5 wave rise. So we've got a move going up. Again, I'll mention, people ask, how can the S&P, how can the indexes be entering a downside or a bear market when Tesla is on an impulsive wave up? And that's simple. It's because Tesla already corrected Fibonacci 786 of the 5 wave advance. None of the indexes have done that. They're just beginning their B wave. They're right here. Okay, Tesla already did the C wave to the 786. But anyway, there's a 1 up, a 2 down, a 3 up. 3 could go higher. We've got it right there, but it could be higher. We got a 4 down and a 5 up, where 5 gains equality with 1 at 358.07. And if that 3 could go higher, we can bring this 1 down, put it at the 2 low. You can see it reached the 1-to-1, but the 1.618 is up here at 342.83. So this could still extend and have 3 here, or somewhere down here once 3 is complete, but above the wave 1 high, and then a 5 up to new highs for the larger degree of trend. Okay, I want to get into the US10 year here. A lot of exciting things going on there. We've got a mess of stuff here on this daily, but we'll break it down. Look at the daily really quick. We had 5 waves up from the year 2020 low to the high right here in October of 22. We had an A down, a B up, and a C down. The biggest important thing was this B wave high at 4.089. That was a trigger. Any move above that will give us a wave 3 target. Again, this is 1. Down here is 2 at the 3.253. 3 would equal 1 at 7.286. I think it goes to 1.618, even up to over 10. But that would be the minimum. But we need to see a move above this B wave high, and we got it back here with the wave 3. Here were the other corrections. C equals A at 3.075. It didn't get there. Fell short. Fell short of the 382 at 2.810. So let's focus on the move up here from this wave 2 low at 2.53%. Let's get into hourly. Here we go. Let me break that out. And Let's go there. And we can see that 5-wave advance, or at least 3 waves there. There is that wave 2 low, okay, at 2.53%. 1 up, 2 down, 3 up was a 1.4 multiple, 4 down way over here along sideways 4. There was 5 for the larger wave 3, and that's where it just penetrated above that trigger point with the arrow there. You can see it on the larger degree of trend. We had a decline retracement between the 382 and the 500, and then we started with an impulsive wave up. This is 5 waves up for the 1 in parentheses. This is a wave 2 decline, which is a perfect 0.382. You can see 3 equals 1 right here at 4.032. It hit it. It could go higher again, just like Tesla. We talked about the other Fibonacci extensions here for 3, even going up to the 4.150%. But if 3 just gained equality with 1, 4 down is here, and it held above the wave 1 high, and 5 up is starting here. So let's go with, let's say that 3 was complete there, just a 1-to-1. So we want to put on 4 here. We get a target for 5. That's a minimum target there of 4.12%. So the days of higher interest rates are here. Obviously, when we get a 5-wave advance here, we'll get a correction, and then they'll really take off to the upside. Okay, let's get into the S&P, and here we are here with the daily. Again, you can see in the 16 months from the March highs, the previous wave 2 high, by the way, to the most recent high of 46.07 on the 27th of July. We had a net loss of 30 points in the S&P cash. Okay, so if this is A down here, this is B up here. You can see that was 4 different degrees of trend that top should have finished or completed. Here's our wave C targets. Wave C gains equality with A at 32.82, and you can see the rest there. Note the symmetry between the waves. Wave A, 195 trading days long. Wave B, 196 trading days long. Both of them were a Fibonacci 8+1 or 9 months long. So wave C should have begun. Okay, we'll see. We'll look at the shorter term to see. We had some things we put out there for our customers. Let's go into Emini, and I'm going to get into the little shorter term. I think here we go. There's that B wave high on July 27th. It's a direct hit within a point of our target. We've got a few different things going on here, so I want to show you guys that. The count in black, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave 1. The wave 2 up here at that high was 42.21, I believe, and it was yesterday. Okay. One thing we noted in our report this morning, our pre-market open, I think it was like 5 or 6 a.m. We keep seeing higher lows. We need to see lower lows for this thing to turn around. In fact, let me get into that pre-market open, show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Here's our pre-market open, and it was at 6 a.m. Eastern, okay? And you can see what we're talking about right here. We have a possible truncated fifth or ending diagonal triangle. Both of these are fairly rare events. Okay, a truncated fifth is when the 5th wave right here does not surpass the high of the 3rd wave. This is in red. Okay, that's called a truncated fifth, and then you see a turnaround to the downside. Or it could be an ending diagonal triangle with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up here. Okay, both of those counts are in play in addition to the count in black, which is basically the primary wave count. Okay, we'll get into that. I'll just read you guys some of these things. Okay, the moves up. You know, I was watching this morning. I'm like, this doesn't look like 5 waves up, but it doesn't look like 5 waves down either, does it? I mean, on a 10-minute chart. So what's going on? And that's where it's either truncated fifth or an ending diagonal. Okay, so it looks more like an ending diagonal or a truncated fifth. Going to explain the truncated fifth there. The ending diagonal could produce a higher high. Usually we see a throw over a spike up in that 5th wave, which would be above the 46.34. That was a possibility. We had 3 scenarios. We'll play them out here, okay? The ending diagonal will produce a higher high, while truncated fifth will remain below that high at termination. All right, we will receive verification that the truncated fifth is complete when we start to see lower lows. Again, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher lows, 4 of them. We need to see lower lows. This is looking like, doesn't it look like a triangle where it's squeezed in there? Anyway, that was the more likely scenario, okay? And there's our wave 3 targets, as long as that wave 2 high holds at 42.21, going back to the black count there, okay? 46.21, I'm sorry, there's one down. There's that 2 high at 46.21.75. Again, that's only not even about 4.25 points above the 786 retracement. Recall that back in, was it the spring? We had, I think it was 11 retracements at 786 or higher that held and produced lower lows, and 4 or 5 of them were over 900 or 900%, 0.9 XXX retracements, unheard of. Anyway, that's in the past. It doesn't mean it can't happen again, okay? Market should resolve itself or reveal itself anytime now, perhaps as early as today. This is the first. Again, wave 1 down and 2 up. We should see a move lower to our wave 3 targets above here. Okay, wave 3 targets right there, and they're on the chart right there, okay? That's one scenario. Another one is the truncated fifth, lower lows. With any move higher above 46.34, we should see lower lows after the fifth. And that's counting on a little throwover in the fifth wave. Doesn't always happen, but it does. Occasionally, okay, we want to allow for that. And then the ending diagonal triangle, which looks like it's playing out now, possible move below 46.30 and then a decline, okay? So truncated fifth and the ending diagonal signaled the same result. A violent reversal is coming, okay? And that's, looking at this chart, it doesn't look like there's any impulse up or down. It's probably the ending diagonal triangle. Okay, so let's get back to our charts here. Then we'll go to this 10-minute, and this is where we were this morning, looking at this thing, and then, bang, what did we get? All of this, okay? This was all today. We need to see lower lows for completion of a truncated fifth. We got it, okay? And then you can see, since the market opened up, this is in the evening at 6:40 Eastern. At 6, we had a big gap down. So that is a good sign for the bearish count, a good sign for the ending diagonal, and possibly the truncated fifth too. Again, those both signaled a violent reversal ahead, and that's what we got. Looking back at the, excuse me, the August pre-market open report today, you can see, I wanted to show you guys too, there were the targets for wave C on the bigger wave count, okay, the black wave count, and then here's the intermediate summary, if you will. Okay, wave C should go below the wave A low. That's the main thing. B appears complete right there at the July 27th high. Our positions for rating services, we've had this since 1997. I don't know that I have ever shown this to YouTube before, but we have three different analysis: long term, intermediate term, and short term. You can see what we got there. We've been short from the January 4th high, excuse me again, and we've been short on the intermediate term, but on the short term, as soon as we moved over that August 16th high, excuse me, we went long. We resumed our short position on the 27th. So we're short now on the short term, intermediate term, and long term. That's the cash, that's the Dow. They're all the same. That's the NASDAQ. We have our gold in there, and we have our bonds in there. We've been the same on bonds for a long time. We've been looking forward to this high in interest rates. And there's our turn dates. Next one up, we got one on September 7th and one on November 16th. But anyway, that is that. I want to leave you guys with this here. And this is what's going on, okay? Higher high, higher lows, higher low. That was 4 there. And that's probably the ending diagonal triangle. It's not a truncated fifth. But again, they both say the same thing: violent reversal ahead. And this looks like it qualifies. I'd like to see, for the bears, we'd like to see this 45.53 low taken out because this could still be a second wave. Okay, if this is one, I'm sorry, this could be a second wave here, and it cannot retrace more than 100% of this wave here. So we need to see 3 down, and there's our 3 targets there. Okay, at a minimum, it needs to go below the wave 1 low and should go much further. Of course, anything above 46.21 means that truncated fifth could put in a higher high, and anything above the 46.34 means that B wave up is not yet complete. Okay, that's not the main count. That is the alternate count. The main count is in black. And I'll leave you guys with this 25%. Again, reminding you that we have 25% off all of our subscriptions, and it's on a limited time. So we'll see if we can get that back up here for you guys. There we go.
25 years ago, in December of 1997, the first issue of Woodson Wave Report was published, and we are celebrating by offering you 25% off our most popular monthly subscription for a limited time only. Simply type 25 in the discount code box, and you'll instantly have 25% off of the first month issue. You can see here is our website. You click on register. There is register. This page comes up. Fill out all of that nice stuff. Click on the monthly subscription. Note there can be no refunds with the discount code. Come down to the discount code here. Type in 25. Hit apply, and bam, there it is, 25% off. Thank you.